school, and welcome to chapel. Please make sure your devices are put away and you're ready to focus on our service this morning. Our first senior speech of the day will be presented by Mikayla Casa. Mikayla recently moved to Florida from Canada. She has quickly adapted to life here at St. Stephen's and enjoys making art and playing soccer. We will now hear Mikayla Casa's senior speech.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who haven't met me yet, my name is Mikayla, as Julia said, and I moved here about a month ago from Canada, more specifically Ottawa, Ontario, for people who might know that. So I'm just gonna try and engage you guys with like a show of hands. So who has lived in Florida their whole life? If you could raise your hand. Okay, so there's quite a few people who have moved. You too? Okay, cool. So who has moved from a different state, not a different country? Different state? Okay, a lot of people. Okay, who has moved from a different country? Okay, that's a big move. Okay, nice. So I don't know about you guys, other foreigners, but sorry if my voice is shaky. I'm like not a public speaker. The first thing I noticed when I got down here was that like everyone was dressed like it was really cold out, but it was like so hot, and I was so confused. And then I walked into like the stores and it's like fall themed and there's like reds and like brown colors, but like outside it's like still summer, like nothing's changed. The trees are still the same color and everything, like it's not cold. And I feel like it's gonna always be summer, so it's kind of confusing, but yeah, so the people who know me well in Ottawa say that I'm good at adjusting to things, and that I get over and accept things fast, and I always agreed with them, and I love trying new things, but I realized that this was only easy for me because I always knew that I was gonna have them, and that they're always gonna be there for me to like run back to. But as I grew up, I started to notice that people don't always stay in your life, whether they mean to leave or they never had the choice. And I sort of resented some people for leaving until I actually became one of them. When I left everyone in Canada, I was surprised how much they cared, and I was surprised how much I cared. In my head, I was still really young and I had a full life ahead of me. But I never fully registered that leaving everyone and everything that you care about and like are comfortable with is like losing a part of you, and you kind of have to like restart. But on the bright side, my family decided to move to a really beautiful, perfect part of Florida, in my opinion. And I don't know if I'd rather move anywhere else in the States. I was pretty done with the bigger city, and I was happy to trade it for the crystal blue ocean instead of the polluted green lakes. And on top of that, they put me in a school that has literally everything. Like, the things I need are literally one email away. And this is also very new to me academically because in Canada, everything was online during COVID. I'm sure some other people from different countries can relate to that. I know things were also bad here, but they were pretty bad in Canada. And the school didn't really make an effort to help the kids, so everyone just kind of hated school and didn't really see the point in it. Like, there was no growth being made. But even though St. Stephen's is a lot of work, I can feel it really prepares me for not only university, but life in general. And so I told myself, and I keep telling myself, that I'm gonna make the best of this, despite what emotions losing people and leaving might bring up. And I'm gonna work really hard and do my best to build the right habits for my future with the opportunity I have been given. And even further, like in all of this, one realization I have is that all people are the same in nature, and even though Mr. Yanelli says that people are selfish in nature, which to an extent is true, I think everybody feels the need for friendship and love, and they want a community and a place to belong and run back to, as I said. And so that kind of helped me adjust. Anyways, thank you, everyone.